Located in Banff National Park, just a 5-minute drive from the town of Banff, there's an abandoned coal mining town known as Bankhead, and a lot of people even say it's cursed. Once I heard about it, I knew I had to visit, so during a long road trip from Calgary to Vancouver, I decided to make a little stop to see the ghost town with my own eyes.
Ain't nobody living here anymore.
But Bankhead is open to the public these days, and it does receive some visitors. The ghost town and much of the abandoned mining area are actually along a hiking trail. The Bankhead Trail is divided into the lower Bankhead part where the ghost town is, and the upper Bankhead part where many of the abandoned mine shafts can still be seen.
This mine is not mine.
The upper Bankhead hike is much longer and is mostly uphill, but you can see some of the mine shafts and abandoned buildings without walking the whole trail. There's no one else out here today, and I love the feeling of having this giant forest and these abandoned buildings all to myself. And during the winter, these trails will be covered with snow, but I think I like how this place looks and feels in October.
This place is so freaking beautiful. Let's check another one out. Well, that one's got a lot of leaves and stuff in it, so you can't see how deep it is anymore. But what a great place to go for a walk in the woods.
But it's really the ghost town itself that's the main point of interest for me.
This is where the town of Bankhead used to be, but the coal mining ceased to operate in 1922, and now you see it's a ghost town.
The mining operations began in 1903, and it quickly became a bigger town than neighboring Banff. Coal miners and their families came to live in Bankhead from places as far away as Europe and China, and back in the day, Bankhead was a serious cultural melting pot.
Since this town basically ceased to exist in the 1920s, a lot of what you can see is just kind of concrete remnants.
It may be hard to imagine now, but there were around 1,000 people living and working here. All of this concrete is where the buildings of Bankhead stood, and the town could really have been considered thriving with street lamps lit at night, running water, and even a tennis court, all of which couldn't be found in the neighboring towns of Banff and Canmore. But the town's livelihood came to an end when the mining operations came to an end, and now this transformer building is
The only full building left here. You think the alarm system's original from 1922?
The main reason for this being the only building left standing, though, is that in 1926, most of the other buildings were moved to the neighboring towns of Canmore and Banff. But there is still a lot of coal just kind of left around, and it gives the sense that the mining operations were shut down rather abruptly. These huge mounds of coal have been sitting around for over 100 years, and plenty of trees have started to grow up out of them. And there's lots of coal around this old steam train.
Even the pots here are made out of coal. I bet you it was cold in the winter. And this train they've got on display here is actually from the neighboring town of Canmore, and it says it was made in 1901. Seems to have withstood the weather pretty well.
But what I know for sure is that Bankhead is an interesting place to take a hike. Now, Bankhead is just one of many amazing things I saw during my road trip out in Western Canada, so stay tuned for more Canada videos coming out soon. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more insightful and inspiring travel videos.